Hey family, today I'm going to do a 3-card reading for whoever needs to hear it. This is for the collective, for whoever this resonates with. As you listen, decide for yourself if this reading is for you. I'm going to do a 3-card spread with the Muse Tarot, and then I will clarify with the Tarot of the Divine. And at the end, I'll draw an oracle card for some advice. Okay, I've already shuffled. I'm going to give them a couple more shuffles. All of the decks are listed in the description below, by the way. And one more. Ooh, a Priestess. One of my favorite cards. Okay. Get 3 cards for this collective. First card is Queen of Swords, Queen of Voices in the Muse Tarot, Queen of Swords. And 2 more cards. Page of Pentacles, yes. Page of Materials, a Page of Pentacles. And the last card. One more. Last card is 6 of Inspiration or 6 of Wands. Okay. The bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to go through the 3-card spread before I clarify. And I always like to look at a 3-card spread in two different ways. I like to look at it in both ways. I like to look at it as past, present, future, as well as thinking, feeling, doing. Okay? So the first way, in the immediate past, we have the Queen of Swords. You may have felt recently, whatever recent means to you, you may have felt recently that you were cutting through the crap. I'm hearing cut through the crap of whatever situation you're in. Maybe you realized somebody was lying to you, or that a situation, a job, whatever it is for you, was not what you thought it would be, or what you were told it would be, or how it presented itself initially. You've had a realization about your situation, and you've been seeing it for what it is recently. In the present, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Look how this one has the roses I'm drawing here. This motion between feels like a new bloom, a new growth. Pentacles being the material. You're feeling better at any rate. And in the immediate future, 6 of Wands, also one of my favorite cards, generally read as victory. Okay, so overcoming whatever it was in the past that was a challenge for you or frustrating for you. I'm always drawn to the circle around her, sort of like she's in a spotlight, but this reminds me of like a backstage mirror, like at a theater, backstage, where doing hair and makeup. She's very much on stage, being seen, getting attention, positive attention, and in that way being rewarded. So let's clarify. Okay, so this is the Tarot of the Divine. This is my most recent tarot deck. I like this one because it pulls from, well, it's beautiful blues, but it pulls also from myths and stories, fables from all different cultures. Some of them I know, some of them I don't know, but I like to read about the stories, and that helps to make things clearer sometimes. For the Queen of Swords, we have the Three of Cups. I want to get 3 cards per card. 2 or 3 cards each, please. So far we have the Three of Cups. And it's 2 more. Okay, Three of Cups, the Hangman, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So, Queen of Swords in the recent past, cutting through the crap, seeing things for what they are. Those clarified by the Three of Cups, the Hangman, and the Eight of Cups. Three of Cups feels like community, working with other people. Maybe other people are helping you to see your way through something. We have the Hanged Man. Maybe you needed some time alone to think about your situation, to get a different perspective, shift your perspective. Maybe you literally hung upside down. Maybe you do aerials. And the Eight of Cups, this is a card of letting go, releasing the past, releasing what's no longer working for us. So, maybe with other people, maybe just by yourself, you've had a realization, you understand your situation a lot better, and you're ready to release it, whatever that is. Okay, in the immediate future, we have the Page of Materials, or Page of Pentacles. We got some clarification on that. This is the one I feel like I need the most clarifying on, and that's funny, I just got 4 cards. Okay. One fell to the ground. Alright. I'll do reversals. So, for the Page of Pentacles, we have the Three of Coins, or Three of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. I like that card a lot. The World, and the Moon. Okay, wow. So, getting lots of major arcana, which is a good sign. Page of Pentacles, okay. Three of Pentacles, maybe other people involved again. Page of Cups. Maybe you have a new idea. Maybe you want to leave the old thing behind and start something new. This could be any kind of relationship. That could be a romantic relationship, love. It could be a friendship. It could be your job. It could be a living situation. Whatever it is for you. So, as I'm giving examples, think about what's going on in your own life and how this applies to you specifically, okay? And even if I don't give an example of exactly your situation, just think of how does what I'm saying, how does the overall message apply to your situation? Okay, the other 2 cards we had were the World, signifying an ending, closure, the ending of a cycle right before you start a new one. And the Moon, self-reflection, spending time alone. I like how she's standing there on the bridge over the water. I'm hearing bridge over troubled water. And she's gazing up at the moon at night. Definitely a vibe that I resonate with. So, in the present, the Page of Pentacles, new growth, like I said, something new coming in, a new idea, something new taking root. I started to say sprouting, but I think it's already sprouted. It's taking root. If you've ever sprouted a seed in water to plant in the ground, it sprouts roots, or a cutting from a plant. It'll sprout roots in the water, and then you can plant it in the ground. It feels like that. It feels like you've let the cutting sprout in the water, and it's ready to be planted in the ground to be more stable. Okay, moving forward. So we've been close of the old cycle. We're ending the old thing, starting something new. And we definitely spent some time reflecting on this to make sure that this new thing was the right thing, or that making the change was the right thing. Maybe you don't know what the new thing is yet. Maybe you're still waiting to find that out. But if you've decided, if you've been in this situation, or maybe you will be if you haven't already, you've been considering, do I drop this old thing and start something new? This reading says yes, that's what you're meant to do. That is what you're going to do. You do you decide for yourself, but that's the advice from Spirit. Let's clarify the last card, the Six of Inspiration, the Six of Wands, which by itself looks like a victory, spotlight, attention, positive attention, good things coming in. So let's get some clarification, maybe get more specific. Here we get 2, 3, however many cards, universe. Oh, 2 of Cups, yes, 2 of Cups. I'll explain in a second. Let's see what else we got. Too many. And, ooh, the Tower and the Ten of Swords. You want to do one more? Let's see. Let's see if we got one more. More is more, right? I don't want to force it though. Oh, okay. 4th card, 2 of Wands. Okay. So, for the 6 of Wands, we have 2 of Cups. This particular card in this particular deck is based off of the Epic of Gilgamesh. You may or may not know that. So if you know that, you can apply that, what you know about that, to the reading. So this is for the immediate future, for the victory coming in. 2 of Cups. Now, 2 of Cups could speak about a new relationship, a soul connection with another person, romantic or friendship. Oh, my nose is itching. I wonder if that's confirmation, maybe? I just saw some birds fly over. Okay, so for some of you, this might be a new relationship then. Because I generally read this as your relationship with yourself. You and yourself, you and your inner child, you and your soul, you and your higher self, however you want to call it or interpret it, but you and yourself, you and you, getting closer to you, a better understanding of yourself, which enables us to do so much, and have victories, and have peace. Okay, then we had the Tower. Tower could be abrupt. Some people think this is a bad card. I love the Tower because I love ending things that aren't working. If you feel like you're in a situation that is not working, as we've been talking about in the recent past, I'm going to put all this together at the end. But if you've been in that situation, this is that situation collapsing, falling down. The Tower is falling. The Tower can no longer hold itself up. It just falls down like a bunch of Jenga pieces when you take out too much at the bottom. It's done. It's fallen over. Okay? So, new connection with someone else or yourself. The Tower. Something coming to an end, and probably quickly. The Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Some people see pain here, but I don't mind the Ten of Swords. I mind the Nine of Swords. I don't mind the Ten of Swords because it's an ending. You've been through something painful, yes, and it's over, or almost over. In the immediate future, it will be over. Ten of Swords. And then the 4th card for clarification was the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. This reminds me of the 2 of Cups in this deck a little bit because of the characters and the mirroring. Notice in this one, they're facing each other. In this one, it's like one guy with 2 heads, but the heads are facing away. I feel like we need to read what this book says about the 2 of Wands. Something might stand out to you. Two of Wands. Okay. It's Janus. So, if you're familiar with Janus, thinking about crew of Janus. Two of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. He is always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. All right. Doorways and transitions. Looking to the past and future. Okay. So this is totally in line with everything we've been saying. Learning from your past, moving into the future, going through a doorway, making a transition, making a change. Okay, so all of this put together, recent past, immediate future, recent past, present, immediate future. We've been through a difficult situation, a challenging, frustrating situation. It's been painful, but we're absolutely leaving that behind. We've spent some time reflecting on the situation, making sure that we make the right choice this time. We're not being too hasty. Okay. This is probably some retrograde energy influence, which is good. I think it's slowed things down a bit so we can do that reflecting and make a choice that feels right and is well informed. So it looks like you've done that. You really have considered possibilities and are ready to make a wise choice. Okay, so trust yourself. And that is leading to the collapse. It's a positive thing. The collapse of whatever you're in that's not serving you, that is painful, it's hurting you. Pain is ending. And a new doorway is opening, a new path set before you. And along that path, through that doorway, could be new love, new friendship, soul tribe, and or a closer connection to yourself. So I said in the beginning, I like to look at 3 card spreads like this: past, present, future, recent past, present, immediate future. I also like to look at them as thinking, feeling, doing. I feel like this one was meant to be read, past, present, future, but I will quickly see if there's more. Thinking, feeling, doing. The first thing that stands out to me is the sort of suits of the cards in that order. Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. Swords is the suit of thinking. Okay. Materials or pentacles is earth, sensual, feeling. And 6 of Wands or inspiration with fire, action, passion, drive, doing. I love that they match up perfectly. So in the recent past, you've been thinking about a situation. You're having that realization, understanding it better. In the present, you've been reflecting. Maybe you've taken time to yourself at home or in your room, feeling into the situation, feeling into your needs, your desires, where you want to go from here. And then the immediate future, you've made the right choice. I said this is a spotlight. I'm also seeing like a path laid on the other side of her, laid before her. And when I held up the card, I actually saw a white picket fence instead of people. So maybe you're leaving the white picket fence behind. Maybe you're leaving home, Dorothy. Maybe you're leaving home and going down the path, the yellow brick road, to something new and exciting and possibly scary, but it looks like the right path. This is beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna pull an oracle card. This is from the Oracle of the Fairies. Okay. Oracle of the Fairies. Pull one card. See if I can get a little more advice on what to do. Okay. I feel like the advice so far is trust yourself and your intuition. Trust that you've made or are making the right decision, or that you will make the right decision. That the path you're taking, the new path, is the right one for you. Okay? Trust yourself. I feel like that's the overall message. All right. Another shuffle. All right, can we get an oracle card? Please. These are a little sticky. Let's see. Fairies, can we have a card? Not that one. There we go. Okay. Motivation. It says, let me show you. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Okay. In other words, you've already had the idea, or you will have the idea. Trust yourself. Take action. Follow your idea. Follow the path. If there's something you've been thinking about doing, get busy and do it. All right. Wow. Thanks, everybody.